Llanfairpwllgwyngyll. This video compresses information gathered from Wikipedia in video format. Studies prove that reading while listening improves comprehension, increases speed as well as expands vocabulary and enhances fluency. Video sections: Abstract, History, Place name and toponymy, Climate. External links. Give your feedback on the comments section. Support the channel by subscribing and liking the video. Thanks. Abstract. Llanfairpwllgwyngyll or Llanfairpwllgwyngyll is a large village and local government community on the island of Anglesey in Wales. It is situated on the Menai Strait next to the Britannia Bridge and across the strait from Bangor. Both shortened, Llanfairpwll or Llanfairpwllgwyngyll, and lengthened, Llanfairpwllgwyngyll. Forms of the place name are used in various contexts. At the 2001 census, the population of the community was 3,040. By the time of the 2011 census, the population had increased to 3,107, of whom 71% could speak Welsh. It is the sixth largest settlement on the island by population. The long form of the name, with 58 characters split into 19 syllables, is the longest place name in Europe and the second longest official one-word place name in the world. Although this name is generally stated to have been invented in the 1860s for promotional purposes, a similarly lengthy version was recorded as early as 1849. History. There has been human activity and settlement in the area of the village since the Neolithic era, 40 million 2000 BC, with subsistence agriculture and fishing the most common occupations for much of its early history. The island of Anglesey was at that point reachable only by boat across the Menai Strait. A largely destroyed, collapsed dolmen can be found from this period in the parish, located at Tymower north of the present-day church. Early Ordnance Survey maps show a long cairn on the site, the probable remains of a hill fort, with a fragmentary bank and ditch, were recorded on an outcrop known as Craig Wythinas. The area was briefly invaded and captured by the Romans under Gaius Suetonius Paulinus, temporarily abandoned in order to consolidate forces against Boudicca, then held until the end of Roman Britain. With the withdrawal of the Roman forces, the area fell under the control of the early medieval Kingdom of Gwynedd. There has probably been a small Christian religious site, perhaps a monastic cell, here since the 7th century. Surveys of the later medieval period show that the tenants of the township of Pwllgwyngyll, as it was then known, held a total of 9 bovates of land from the Bishop of Bangor under the feudal system. A church was built during the medieval period and dedicated to Mary, probably under Norman influence. The building, later demolished and replaced by a Victorian-era church, was unusual in having a semicircular apse, a feature more usually associated with cathedrals. Despite religious activity, the rural nature of the settlement meant that the parish had a population of only around 80 in 1563. Much of the land was absorbed into the earldom of Uxbridge, which later became the Marquisate of Anglesey, and was subject to enclosures. In 1844, for example, 92% of the land in Llanfairpwll was owned by just 3 individuals. The population of the parish reached 385 by 1801. In 1826, Anglesey was connected to the rest of Wales by the construction of the Menai Suspension Bridge by Thomas Telford, and connected with London in 1850 with the building of the Britannia Bridge and the busy North Wales Coast Railway line, which connected the rest of Great Britain to the ferry port of Holyhead. The old village, known as Pentre Hab, Upper Village, was joined by new development around the railway station, which became known as Pentre Isaf. The Lower Village. The first meeting of the Women's Institute took place in Llanfairpwll in 1915, and the movement, which began in Canada, then spread through the rest of the British Isles. Place name and toponymy. The long form of the name is the longest place name in the United Kingdom and one of the longest in the world at 58 characters. Literally translated, the name means Church of Mary, Llanfairpwllgwyngyll, Puth, of the White Hazels, Gwyngyll, near Goga, the rapid whirlpool, WikiTube, the Church of Tysilio, Clan Tysilio, of the Red Cave, Ogogok. Various elements have occasionally been translated differently. For example, the White Pool among the hazel trees, or the Cave of St. Tysilio the Red. Pwllgwyngyll, the Pool of the White Hazels, was the original name of the medieval township within whose boundaries the present-day village lies. Pwllgwyngyll was one of two townships making up the parish, the other being Treforian. Its name was first recorded as Appreachiated in an ecclesiastical valuation conducted in the 1250s for the Bishop of Norwich. The parish name was recorded as Llanfairpwllgwyngyll there, as far back as the mid-16th century. In Leland's itinerary, the suffixing of the township name to that of the church would have served to distinguish their parish from the many other sites dedicated to Mary in Wales. Longer versions of the name are thought to have first been used in the 19th century in an attempt to develop the village as a commercial and tourist centre. See below. The village is, however, still signposted Llanfairpwllgwyngyll, marked on Ordnance Survey maps as Llanfairpwllgwyngyll, and the railway station is officially named Llanfairpwll, a form used by local residents. The name is also shortened to Llanfairpwllg, sufficient to distinguish it from other places in Wales called Llanfair. The long name was supposedly contrived in 1869 as an early publicity stunt to give the station their longest name of any railway station in Britain. According to Sir John Morris Jones, the name was created by a local tailor, whose name he did not confide, letting the secret die with High Monsieur. This form of the name adds a reference to the whirlpool in the Menai Strait known as the Swellies and to the small chapel of St. Tysilio, located on a nearby island. The final Gogogok, Red Cave, is supposed to have been an addition inspired by the Cardiganshire parish of Clan Tysilio Gogo, rather than by any local features. The true originator and date of the longer version of the name is less certain. However, an ecclesiastical directory published several years before the claimed renaming gives what it calls the full parish name in the slightly differing form of Llanfairpwllgwyngyll Goga Bwll Tysilio Gogo, while Llanfairpwllgwyngyll Goga Bwll Tysilio Gogo appears in a paper on place names published in 1849, its author noting that the name was generally abridged by locals, while the addition regarding the Swellies is supposed only to have been made in the 1860s. Early 19th century guidebooks had already suggested a derivation of the element Pwllgwyngyll from Puth, Gwyn and Gwic, gloomy raging pool, in reference to the Swellies. The ch is a voiceless uvular fricative or voiceless velar fricative as in bark. See Arklaut. In most varieties of German, the ll is a voiceless lateral fricative, a sound that does not occur in English. A few thousand local residents welcome about 200,000 visitors per year. The most popular attraction is the Llanfairpwll railway station that features the plate with the full name of the village. Other places of interest in the area include Anglesey Zoo, Bryn Celli the burial chamber, St. Tysilio's Church, Nenai Bridge, and Placadnant Hidden Gardens. The name was submitted to Guinness World Records as the longest word to appear in a published cryptic crossword, having been used by compiler Roger Squires in 1979. The clue was Giggling Troll follows Clancy, Larry, Billy and Peggy who howl, wrongly disturbing a place in Wales. 58. Quote, where all but the last 5 words formed an anagrammatier. In his appearance on You Bet Your Life, John Hughes answered host Groucho Marx's question about the location of his birthplace by mentioning the town. In the Stephen Sondheim penned song, The Boy from Monsieur, the singer details her unrequited love for a boy from there. Fictional. Island of Tacarombo, La Tumba del Fuego, Santa Malapa, Zacatecas, La Junta del Sol, Y Cruz. Who is moving to Llanfairpwllgwyngyll, Windrobath, Llantysilio, Gogogok. Part of the song's humor stems from the singer's attempts to catch her breath after repeatedly singing the unwieldy place names. In 1995, Welsh band Super Furry Animals released its debut EP, Llanfairpwllgwyngyll Windrobath Llantysilio Gogogok Unigafod. In Space, the computer game Civilization V awards the longest name ever Steam achievement to players for having a city named Llanfairpwllgwyngyll. In the movie Barbarella, Dildano proposes that the password for a meeting is Llanfairpwllgwyngyll Windrobath Llantysilio Gogogok. Climate. Llanfairpwllgwyngyll Windrobath Llantysilio Gogogok has a temperate oceanic climate, with mild summers and cool, wet winters.